will have when you
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, genuinely, I thought that was biblical, mate, that stage.
It was scary.
Welcome to the Gentleman's Motor Racing Team. We are competing in motorsport as a fun experience, and we're kind of unique because most of our sponsorship comes through crowdfunding through lovely people like you, so thank you very much. We competed in the Weaver Brothers Island Stages Rally in our Mark II Classic Mini, and it proved to be the scariest rally that we've ever done.
We've already got yours ready. Whichever.
Go on, tell me on camera, why should I not do the RAC in the Mini?
Well, you should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's rough.
Yeah, I know. Is it going to be more rough than the 2022 Island Stages Rally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ain't got bad back, I reckon you will have when you
Yeah,
finish.
that's right. Excellent, thank you very much. See you in a minute, all right. What did we get?
99.
We're in, just.
First thing you look at it and screw it. What the bloody hell's going on there? I didn't do it. I don't like it.
So come on then, lads, when are you getting back into it? What car are you getting?
1982 was a long time ago. Do you know what? About 2 or 3 months ago, there was Silverstone Rally School been selling off their cars, and I put a bid in for one.
Yeah.
I didn't tell my missus. They said they'd accept credit cards.
What did you have your eye on?
It was like the Nissan Micra.
That'd be perfect for you
Nissan
two,
Micra,
lads.
Perfect, yeah. And it got them, I think it was £4,500 and I bailed out.
You're in.
I just hit something.
Just reversed into a jerry can full of petrol, mate. Nothing serious.
Nothing major. It's fine. It's
Did you pass?
Yes.
Good. Good. That's what you want to hear, isn't it? We're all off onto the recce. We're just going to put the sticker over last year's sticker. Right, I was having trouble sticking my disc to the steering wheel, so I thought, you know what? Let's just try a different technique. So I've got some masking tape and obviously taped up the numbers on the steering wheel. It does exactly the same job. So that's a 6, that's a 5, 4, 3, and I basically copied it, the angles of the dangles to that one.
Before we start looking at what happened on the stages, I'd like to take this opportunity to say a big thank you to everyone who became a bonnet sponsor, and they helped fund the entry to this year's event. Claymore Racing are a long-time supporter of our team, helping us in so many of our fundraising ventures, and are also a YouTube member. Andy G is one of Catherine's and myself's gym buddies, and he was keen to help out where he could and jumped at the opportunity at being a bonnet sponsor. Mark from Marvin's Estate Agent will not only help you find your dream home on the Isle of Wight, he's also a keen motorsport competitor himself. Another fellow competitor is Dan Young from Young Plumbing, always keen to support our little team when needed. Solent Marine Services are marine engineers here on the Isle of Wight and specialise in offshore powerboats and are also our oil sponsors. Fleet Mobile Auto Services, not an island-based company, but have been so enthusiastic with their support, and they're also YouTube members. Jack Stewart is one of the many patrons who gets access to our midweek update video we make every week for our patrons and YouTube members. And our bonnet stickers were kindly made by a local Isle of Wight company, Kerry's Vinyl Creations. So if you want some custom vinyl stickers made for your car or project, then please get in touch with them. Each of these amazing people helped share the cost for our entry to this event, and in return, they all got a very limited edition Gentleman's Motor Racing t-shirt with their name on the back. They're also going to get their names plastered all over the stage videos that you're about to see, and they had a 1 in 7 chance of winning this cool Mac Tools wall clock supplied by Lee Morey of Mac Tools Isle of Wight. We had a raffle after the event, and the lucky winner was Fleet Mobile Auto Services. Again, thank you very much to all of you, and if you'd like to support our little team, I'll leave some details in the links below.
926, please. You can go. Thank you.
Right there, sir.
Crazy kids have a great day.
Thank you very much. You too.
Don't fall off.
That's the plan. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Our friend Freddie Death unfortunately had an off in his Clio on the second bend of the first stage. And I almost binned it on our first bend. It just shows how slippery the conditions were.
road.
There's a car on its roof up the top there. So
Thank you very much.
Take it easy.
All right, cheers.
If we get stopped on stage because there's been a crash ahead, the stage is effectively neutralised for us. We have to slow down or stop completely for safety, which means we can't get a proper competitive time. In that situation, the organisers will award us with what's called a nominal time.
Oh, it is. Oh, no.
That's an allocated time usually based on the average of the drivers in our class who have completed the stage normally. So we're not penalised for something that was out of our control, but we also don't get the chance to set a quick time for that stage.
So we're in a queue. We've done stage 1. We're just queuing up for stage 2, but there's been obviously a delay or a crash because we're way back in the line. The line hasn't moved. But the good news is the stage is definitely running because we're watching it live on YouTube.
Stage 2 was the only stage in this direction that we managed to compete without being stopped due to an accident on stage. However, after the jump over the railway bridge, the car suddenly started to sound like a tractor and would only drive at a crawl. I monitored the oil pressure gauge and the temperature gauge just in case I'd cracked the sump or there was a major issue with the engine, and if that was the case I would have had to pull over and stop. But everything seemed fine, so we continued. All I could think at the time was maybe we squashed the exhaust flat when we landed, and that was stopping the engine from running properly. Luckily, after stage 2 we were due to drive back to service, and this would allow us to hopefully fix the issue. After seeing the exhaust was fine, we frantically looked to see what was the problem. It seemed to be electrical, so I checked the HT leads, I changed the spark plugs, but in the end it turned out that the distributor cap had become dislodged after the heavy landing over the bridge. Luckily it was an easy fix so we could get out to stage 3, but I don't want this to happen again, so if you have any suggestions or ideas how we can stop that, please let me know in the comments below. Not far into stage 3, we come across a load of mud and clay all over the road. Obviously, someone had had an off. Unfortunately, it was our friends Heidi Peck and Paul Whittington. What a shame, but the good news, they were both okay. Okay, so is the stage closed? Excuse me, is the stage closed? If you break down on stage, there's a very important safety protocol that you have to follow. One of us must place a warning triangle at least 100 meters back up the stage in the direction that the next competitive car will be coming from. In our experience, it's very rare to see a triangle out, and if it is, it's never anywhere near the required 100 meters. Bad luck for car 7 whose clutch gave out on them, but top marks for following this very important safety rule. Stages 5, 6, 7 and 8 are exactly the same stage, but we approach them from the other direction. It never rains on the Isle of Wight, but in the afternoon we were treated to biblical conditions with flash floods running over the stage. The results were carnage. Here's some in-car footage of fellow Wight Motorsport teammates Dean and Robbie as they headed out into stage 5.
Go, no.
Oh, right, in call off.
I'm half blocking the road round the corner, you can get past.
Okay. 6 right.
Well, I think we're going to get a nominal time for that, aren't we?
Yep. Mud on the exit.
Christ, that's slippery coming into that.
Remember, mud on the exit, nice and neat. So, and watch the water here.
Yep. I feel that.
4 right.
That's wet.
Okay, don't know what that means.
Unlike circuit racing, drivers and navigators are responsible for looking after their fellow competitors and reporting the incidents back to the organisers. If you stop on stage due to a breakdown or crash, you need to display either the OK board or the SOS board. This is to tell the next car if you need emergency medical help or not.
You guys alright?
In this case, the driver and navigator were okay, but it is apparent the stage needed to be stopped due to the road being blocked.
We'll tell them at the end of the stage. Have I got space to get past you? Yeah.
The procedure now is to drive to the next radio point, which is identified by a blue circle with a black lightning bolt in it, and explain the issue. And they will radio the radio points before the crash, and they will then put out red flags to stop the competitors who are already on stage.
Guys, car 3 has gone off, and car 6, big accidents. You might want to tell them stop the stage, there's shit everywhere.
So, we just had the marshals having a chat with us. Apparently quite a few cars have gone off on stage 5.
Damien Cole has gone off.
Okay. Once they've retrieved them, they're going to have to send the safety delegates through again. So, yeah, the 000, the 00, the 0. That basically it's like starting the stage again. And obviously they're discussing, do they scrap this stage, or even worse, do they scrap the entire event? Because if the top drivers are crashing, and if it carries on into the dark, we're going to have exactly the same carnage, but in the dark, which, you know, for the drivers it's not an issue. It's the marshals, the rescue teams and the emergency services, obviously, if something really bad happens. Shame, I'm actually enjoying it being very slippery and gnarly and horrible, and I think everybody does until it goes wrong. But hats off to all the organisers and marshals. They are absolutely soaked. They must be not just soaked but cold. Look, Mr. Weaver's got jeans on. What are you thinking? They are actually. None of them are moany, grumpy, are they? They're just going, I'm wet and cold.
1 hour later.
Where's the clock?
Excellent, really good.
Okay.
Okay, they've called it. This stage has been cancelled. Oh, off with the balaclava.
Pulling us forward.
On with the woolly hat.
Grab your arrival time.
Oh, okay,
and then
you.
Convoy run back to service.
Lovely,
Right.
cheers.
Thank you. Oh yeah, just to record that we were here.
We were here.
Get the penalty.
Oh,
I'll just leave it.
just fit it.
Honestly.
I can imagine if people are crashing when the sun is out. It's healthy.
Hey!
Look, little paw prints going out there as well.
Hello. Bye-bye. We survived. Just. Thank you so much. Thank
Cheers. Thank you. Maybe.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, genuinely, I thought that was biblical, mate. That stage.
It was scary.
Event update.
Scariest stage I've ever done.
Yeah.
Event update. Due to the conditions of the stage, results will be declared after special stage 5. This decision has not been taken lightly. Safety is our priority. We have worked with Motorsport UK safety delegate and steward and the local authorities. Sorry to disappoint, but safety is priority. Clerk of the course.
Okay, that's fair play.
It.
I thought I recognised that arse, but it wasn't. First ever stage rally.
Yes, completed.
Do you like it?
Yes, very much so.
It's a bit different to sprinting, isn't it?
Very much so. There's a lot more. Well, not so much for me. There's a lot more.
For me.
I've always said that. It's driving's easy. You just drive, don't you? Navigator's got to
really
do
well, 'cause we
everything.
did the whole thing with no intercom.
I know. Well done. Well done. What's your thoughts about the decision of finishing the stage early?
It's sad. It is sad because I would have happily gone again.
I would have gone again, but not gone 10 tenths.
Well, yeah, maybe so, yeah. But I suppose they've got to look out for everyone.
Yeah.
So.
Tell me about stage 5.
Well, we were getting a bit of a move on. This just put me on the spot, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we were doing okay. We were gathering a bit of pace, taking a bit of time with the conditions. Went over the big humpback bridge, and then the marshals were flagging us down because the Renault was in there.
Yeah.
So we got past that, so I thought just continue, give it a bit of a push. Yeah. And nearly overcooked it at the cow shed. I was trying to show off a bit.
Yeah. Everyone does there. Got it.
Anyway, so we got around there and went down to Fire Cones Cops, and there was an escort in the.
And it stopped it for you, did they?
So they're flagging me down again. Yeah. And I said to Matt, we'll just back off and get to the end of the stage. It was
a crazy stage, wasn't it? That one. Absolutely crazy. What's your thoughts about being in the event?
Excellent. I think maybe a different time of year will be more appropriate for it, I think. But in future, if the weather is going to be bad for the event, they're going to have to look at that because there's been a lot of accidents. But people need to slow down.
Yeah, you can only go as fast as you. Exactly that, isn't it?
No, it's great. It's been a great weekend.
Good.
Great for the island. And thanks to all the marshals and the organisers.
Brilliant. Cheers, mate.
I mean, those marshals out there, and they were still smiling and waving.
Yeah, even though they were wet.
Soaking so true, wasn't it?
Yeah. We haven't seen you all day.
No,
Tell us
I've
a story.
been out and you've been in.
Yeah.
The only time we shared a chat was at lunch, wasn't it?
Exactly, when you offered me a sausage.
Yes.
Right, I've actually started stripping the Mini down for some serious mods before the next rally event. You'll see all this in a future episode. But if you want to see what's going on now, please consider becoming a YouTube member or a patron, and I will send you your weekly midweek update video. The YouTube algorithm reckons you might be interested in this video here. I'm not going to argue, but if you'd like to see a midweek update video from the archives, check this one out here. Right, thank you very much. Really do appreciate your support. Ta-ta for now.